So I wanted to do this short video to say congratulations to Listen Network for winning the Kusama Parachain auction, the latest one. Bajun are favorite to win the following one though. As you can see, 24,684 KSM have been contributed. The second favorite is Kabocha with 11,943. I don't believe they're going to be able to get enough to surpass Bajun Network before the next auction begins, which is due in 1 day and 58 minutes here. As you can see, this is when the ending period is going to begin. And then, of course, once the ending period begins, then we're going to have the bidding a number of days after. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. So if you still want to contribute to Bajun, it's not too late, you still can. There's going to be another week and a bit to go before we'll get them as the winner, and then you'll no longer be able to. So this is your last chance if you want to contribute in the Crowdloan, of course, and lock your Kusama for 11 months. Just keep that in mind. If you're new to Kusama, if you don't know how to contribute, I've done various videos showing you how to contribute. You can actually find links to these right at the end of this video if you watch this till the end, or simply scroll till the end if you don't have time to watch it, and click on those links which show you how you can contribute to these Crowdloans. Okay, simple tutorials. Also how to set up the wallet, because maybe you don't know how to set up the Polkadot wallet and you need that in order to be able to contribute. You need to send your Kusama over to your wallet, and then once you do that, then you can contribute. Don't contribute through an exchange because it simply means that you're locking your Kusama on that exchange for 11 months, and if something ever happens to it, then it's gone, right? Aside from your rewards as well, the tokens from the specific parachain. Okay, so that's also something to keep in mind, not to do that, to be in control of your own funds. And not to mention, you also get a 5% referral bonus. Is the only bonus you're going to get right now, because the other bonuses, the early bird ones, are gone. So 5% referral bonus by using my link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. But I want to talk about the profitability for the Kusama Crowdloans, the rating, because I like to take a look at this sometimes. So this is on parachains.info, by the way, if you want to check out their website. Moonriver remains the first with $361 worth of KSM for each Moonriver reward you got if you had contributed 1 KSM, okay, to the Crowdloan. Of course, that the Crowdloan rewards are now over, so you're no longer going to get them. But if you're staking, you still get staking rewards. But this is just for people that haven't sold the Crowdloan rewards. I'm sure a lot of people have sold at least a certain batch, right? Because the price was just too big, too tempting not to, especially with the all-time high of 6,920 per KSM. That was humongous, right? If you think about it. So yeah, that's how much you would have gotten worth for each one of your KSM. Imagine, that was huge. This was at all-time high. And integrity is second with 3174 per KSM, which means you're getting less than 20% of your Kusama, with Kusama being priced around 80 something dollars right now. It is less than 20%, unfortunately, which is a shame, because if you're staking Kusama, you get 20% staking rewards. That's your APY that you get. Not to mention that you've still got access to your Kusama within 7 days if you decide to unstake it, right? So it is a bit of a shame to see this humongous difference here, as we used to see, as we used to have before in the past, right? With the prices are doing better. It's just a shame that the rest of the olds, the layer ones, I should say, are doing really, really bad. The Parachains, in terms of price, right? Delivery, they're delivering, right? So I'm not worried about that. It's just in terms of the price itself, that's a bit of a shame, right? Shiden Network 2966, Calamari 2416, and Kintsugi 20. And so Calamari has dropped quite a lot in because people are still waiting for their MaryPay and MarySwap dApps, and until we get those, then yeah, I mean, it's a shame, because all we can really do is just integrate privacy into various parachains. That's what they can do right now. But until those dApps are launched, I think we're not going to see the price do so well, just if we were to focus on this. Now, yeah, so we can see here we don't have any other new ones coming up. It's still the same, Bajun Network, Kabocha, and Tanganyika. I know there will be some new ones likely this summer. It's going to be Gear Technologies. I don't know what they're going to be called on Kusama, which is a WASM solution. And then there's also Pendulum as well, which is a bridge between Stellar Lumens and Kusama, and they're going to be called something else on Kusama. And then they're going to have an auction on Polkadot as well, hoping to win a Parachain slot there called Pendulum, of course, which are going to be the bridge between Stellar and Polkadot. And so that's how it's going to be here. It's a shame that we don't have more information. It would have been nice to see more auctions or potential auctions, that potential crowd loans but unfortunately it is how it is, right? It's not there's nobody else building right now, or they're building but they're just not ready to take part in the auction. So it's definitely gotten thinner, but what's good is that from time and time again we tend to get a good one, right? Time and time again we tend to get a good one, and this was the case for Bajun network. And again, Kombucha is also not a bad one, right? I like what they're doing, but unfortunately they're not focusing on an EVM solution because they have split the idea between Kombucha and Edgeware. They're kind of like different teams now. They're kind of building separately, and hence why they've had that split. And so they're gonna focus on something else. But yeah, Bajun is definitely one that I've been supporting, and I do believe they're gonna win right next week. There's no it's just a matter of when, not a matter of if they're gonna win. Looking at Polkadot here, Aster, $5.99 per KSM. This reward is really low, but they are the best. They are in the lead right now. Moonbeam at $4.96. However, Moonbeam are still in the lead, just like Moonriver were at the all-time high because of the $78 all-time high. Although on Gate, it did go to $569, if I remember correctly. That was the peak. I don't know if many people could have sold at that price. I believe some managed to sell a small amount at like 400 if they would have sent the tokens early on. Just before trading began, of course. And on KuCoin, which I'm 100% sure many people in my community were able to sell above 35 bucks, right? That didn't last very long either, but if you would have had them on KuCoin, you could have sold above 35 bucks, and that's still a great ROI considering what happened to the market after, just with the unlock alone, right? So yeah, Aster $5.99, Moonbeam $4.96 per dot right now, considering dot's price at just over 10 bucks. Centrifuge $3.09, Clover $3.05, and Akala $1.75, moving in the 5th rank. And so yeah, Aster are doing really well in that sense, right? The fact that they're not taking the lead and they're holding quite okay. I mean, they're building quite a lot of stuff as well. So I'm definitely bullish on Aster long term. And this is the thing, like when you get these many builders, all these builders are building now in this bear market when the hype is down, and then when the hype is going to be back up in the next bull run, I believe that they're going to be ready for the next takeoff, when people are going to find out what they've done, what they've got to offer, and that's when you're going to see the hype push right again, and it's going to be focused at the builders. Of course, there's going to be some shady projects popping up again, the short-term ones, you know, taking advantage of the hype, but I do believe that the builders such as Aster, Moonbeam, Centrifuge, Akala, Remark as well on Kusama, all of these are going to be doing really well. We've got BitCountry Pioneer coming up at the end of this month. Hopefully by June we should see a fully working product, at least with the metaverse on Kusama, and then BitCountry Continuum on Polkadot. So again, all of these are going to be ready, in my opinion, for the next bull run because of the solid foundation that they've built, right? So yeah, I haven't lost my hope. It's just a shame that the market is how it is, right? But we have to hold strong and we have to go through it like we've been through it in the past. If you've never been through a bear market before, it is tough, I can tell you that, especially if it's going to last 1 to 2 years because of the situation in Ukraine as well. Could be extended, but yeah, fingers crossed that things will be okay, and hopefully maybe by the end of this year we're going to see some turnaround, or maybe even early next year. Hopefully it's not going to be as long as the last one, but all we can do is hope at the end of the day. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.